Okay, so this is going to be a very quick and brief session, and so that we can take maybe a couple of questions. We held this meeting I think about a week ago. Many people who are in this meeting now were not in that meeting. We had a recorded session. We posted it in our YouTube channel, the WELLTH360 YouTube channel. We asked everyone to try and watch that video. I don't know how many people who did, but so the main reason for this meeting is to get us prepared into the new year. A lot of things are happening, and lots of good things are happening, and things are getting tougher by the day, and it's really, really crazy. I don't know how a lot of people cope by next year, and it has not even, ended yet. The year has not ended. Things are getting more expensive by the day. That what you buy today, you wake up tomorrow, maybe it has added 100 or 50 naira on top of it. And because I do go out myself, I go to the market sometimes by myself, so I know what is happening. If you have maybe like a family of 3 or 4, and you want to make breakfasts, you'll spend nothing less than 20,000 as it stands now, at least 20,000, all right, for you to be able to make breakfasts. To eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you'll spend nothing less than 50 to 60,000, all right, in a day. Because to cook a pot of soup now, you spend nothing less than 18 to 20,000. And it may just last you maybe for 2 servings, and that's it. So I really feel for people. I don't know how people are doing it, especially those who are on salary and those who are earning in Naira. I don't know how they are coping. But if it's like this now, I don't know what it's going to be by January. But believe me, the rate at which the price of things are going up right now, I'm telling you, it will even be worse by January. So one of the best things you can do for yourself now, all right? When I did that meeting a week ago, even in the post, I made it known to everyone in that meeting that this meeting is to prepare you for next year. All right. A lot of us might have planned throughout the year, okay, things that we want to do and how we want this year to end. All right. And a lot of people have planned out Christmas and how they want it to be. But the truth is, after the festive period, what is your plan for the new year? After the festive period, schools resume. School fees are there to be paid. And the schools are not smiling. Nobody will wait for you. They expect that by the time you come back, you should have made plans The most any school could give you a month, right? It's a month. And after 1 month, you start sending your kids back. Some schools, they even expect that as the school is resuming, you're dropping your check or your transfer or whatsoever. So it's really, really crazy. But sometimes we need to take certain decisions ahead of time. It might be tough, but it might just be the best decision in the right direction. Okay, so whatever available funds you have now, what you should be doing is to make sure that you put those funds where you know you can multiply those funds. It's something we've been saying over the years, over the months. Look for a skill, learn a skill. It will help you. If you're just depending on one source of income or your job and all that, it may not be able to carry you. Okay? So earlier last year, this time last year, we started this platform, WELLTH360, and we came up with, a couple of things. One of the things we made sure was that WELLTH360, it's a place where you get legit opportunities, not scam projects or platforms where anyone will run away with your funds. Okay? We delved into the Forex space, we delved into the crypto space. In the Forex space, we had our experiences, we had our ups and downs, because you always have to try out the system. The problem, it's not the platform. Sometimes the problem could come from we individuals, or it could even come from people we follow. All right. At the time, we started with copy trading, but the main goal was for people to actually learn the skill for themselves. While learning the skill, you could take advantage of copy trading and all that. But there are rules to copy trading. And in the course of the copy trading, some of us, made money. Some of us also lost money along the line. And it was an experience. And we experienced and realized that, see, the copy traders that some of us might be following, okay, some of them have a track record of 6 months, 1 year, and all that. But I, for one, I've been in the Forex space for, a couple of years now, almost 5 years going now. But actively, I decided, to take Forex very seriously from about a year ago. All right. We've been trading Forex, we've been making money. We've joined a couple of platforms. We've even given our money to systems that said they were trading. They made away with our money. We've given our monies to robots, AIs and robots blew our accounts, and we lost money. If I want to share my story and journey in the Forex space and how much I've lost in this space, some people will shout, okay? Even in the last 2 months, I've lost over $10,000, trading. Joy, please mute your mic. Joy. All right, so I've lost over 10,000. Sometime, was it Monday, this last Monday? Yes, I lost $4,000. All right, but I was able to make back that money 2 days later, and on Friday alone, I made additional $4,000 on Friday. All right. But how was this possible? Because I've learned the skill. There are certain risks I take. And when I take these risks, I know that it could go either way. The market could go against you. The market could also go in your favor. But the long and short of it is, I make more profits than losses. Okay? That's the most important thing. All right? So we've had our ups and downs. We've lost money in the space, and a lot of people have even, decided or given up or said, oh, I don't think this is for me. But I want to tell you, when you see those results and you celebrate those results, all right, there's a story behind those results that you see. There's a track record behind those results. The truth is that we have even made things much easier and simpler for people because we have decided, all right, to learn the skill and give out the skills for free, not charging anybody money, to teach them the skill. Those coming after us will not have to make the mistakes that most of us made. Things have gotten better and better by the day. And in the course of our journey in the last 1 year with WELLTH360, we've always been saying it, learn the skill, join the classes. When the classes were free, HFM classes were free, a lot of people didn't take advantage of it. The last free session that was organized was this last week, Monday to Wednesday, after the last HFM event that took place last Saturday. That's the Saturday before this Saturday, right? So for you to join the HFM platform now and be part of the class, there is a requirement, all right? And the requirement is that you must have at least a minimum of $50 in your trading account or in your HFM wallet. The money is yours. HFM is not taking it. That money could also turn out to be your trading equity. But they just need you to be able to fund that money there, because the reason they are doing this is they want to know those who are actually serious. Because when they made it free, most people abused it, okay? And they don't take it seriously, and they feel they can always come back anytime and join the class. So HFM has changed the rules, all right? Same education, everything is the same, but the only difference now is they want people to be more serious and more committed. And HFM has simplified Forex trading to a point that it has made things easy that people who knew nothing about Forex now understand Forex. And even after 2-3 weeks or a month going through these sessions, you can start trading on your own. I think about 2 weeks ago or two or thereabout, I had a couple of friends, family friends, that came around. I had a session with them. They came to my place. I took them, for the Forex class, the session for, I think, a week, the whole week. And then the next week, they were connecting online. For that 1 week, what it took most of us, I think, months or a year to learn, they were able to learn and grasp that within a space of 1 week. And while the sessions were going on, while we were doing our online live trading sessions, they were also here taking the trades. And they did absolutely well. They created a demo account of $200. They started trading those accounts, and within that 2 weeks, they've grown that account by $150. Some of them have a balance of 300 and something in their accounts now. And they also joined me, and we attended the HFM event live, and they learned a lot. A lot was taught in that last event, which I shared in our last meeting that a week ago, and that meeting is recorded, like I said. Someone here said she watched that session. For those of us who were not in the meeting, you can go back and watch. And after that session, I did another recording again where I taught what was shared in the HFM seminar and how easy it is and how you can analyze the Forex market, analyze trades, come in and take trades by yourself, simplify things for yourself. And I also shared some tools, okay, free tools that we could use to analyze the market and come to a point where we reach a decision and know exactly what we should be doing, if we should be trading, what we should be trading, and at what point or entry, all right, you should, enter the market. Everything was explained so well in that session. I think that session was a Monday session. Yes, it was recorded last Monday, right? And I have it uploaded on YouTube and I shared it in the groups. I'll still share it again tonight after this meeting. This meeting is also recorded for those who are here. So besides all this, okay, what I want us to know and understand is that, see, it is possible and it all depends on you. And the reason I'm holding this meeting is to prepare us into the new year. It is now that you will prepare yourself. This is how you will determine how your January starts and how your first quarter of 2025 will be. All right, 1 week is already gone. This is the second week in December. You still have a chance. You still have 3 weeks to go. And you can do a lot in these 3 weeks and prepare yourself, okay? So please, everything I'm going to be sharing here to you this evening, take it seriously, but at the end, the decision is yours, okay, to take, right? For me, it's a passion to help and to see people grow and to see people succeed. And that's why I do what I do for free. I don't charge for this. I believe that if everybody is doing well, if everybody is winning, everybody will be happy, right? So first things first, I'll start with HFM, and then I'll delve into the next thing that I have to say. So one, HFM is our foundation where you come in, all right, join the classes, register an account with HFM to qualify you to join the classes, go through the foundation class, go through the advanced class, then you get to join our live trading group. All right, in the live trading group is where we hold live sessions, we trade, or we could give you signals to trade with, okay? Now, for most of us who are members of HFM, who have an account with HFM, we'll be sharing something very unique with you guys, and this is to help you, all right? But the truth is, if you don't join, all right, the live trading group, if you don't start practicing what you've learned, you will only remain in the same place. And we can't help you. But if you're practicing what you've learned, you're doing the practical side of it by even starting with a demo account where you get to learn how to take trades, all right, what lot size to use, what instrument to trade, and all that, okay? If you do that, from there, you will graduate into your live account and start taking trades and winning, using your live account. Of course, over a period of time, with what you're able to do in your demo, that should be able to tell you what you can do with your live account. One other thing we do is, teach people how to eliminate fear when it comes to trading. These are some of the things you get to learn when you join our live trading sessions, okay? And when we're holding that sessions, we'll hold it live with you, and you see exactly what we do and how we make money. And that will help you build confidence. Now, going into the new year, we know that, yeah, there are some people who have been through the foundation class, been through the advanced class, they are even in our live trading session. But at some point, they still have this fear. They still need, people to hold their hands. They need people to guide them or tell them exactly what to do. So because of that, we decided, okay, we're going to help, but we also need you to help yourself. Even while doing what we were doing, giving out the services for free, all right, with most of the people who are even in our live trading group, not everybody is taking what we're doing seriously. Those who have taken it seriously, we can see the results. Those who have not, we can also see the results. But the thing here is, we want everybody to be responsible. We want everyone to be disciplined. We want everyone to decide for themselves, okay? Some people come into Forex, they just take it like a side hustle. Anytime I like, I'll just jump in and all that. Some people take it as serious business, and it is the only thing they do. That's their only source of income. That's what they do to make money. So it all depends on you as a person, what you want this to be for you. For me, I'm helping people, training people so that they could take this as a full-time thing, some so that this could be what they fall back on after retirement, because some people are close to retirement, and some of them even already know that whatever they're going to be paid as they retire will not be able to sustain them, for the next couple of years to come. So they need something else they can do, all right, to keep making money, to sustain themselves. So one of the best things anyone can do is learn the skill. And believe me, like I said, I actively started trading, all right, early this year. Actively. All along, I've just been doing it in and out, in and out. But I decided this year that I'm going to take this very seriously. And after the whole copy trading thing, when we started our live trading group and decided, see, enough is enough. We need to learn this thing for ourselves. We need to. Some of us here are even better than some of the copy traders that we were following or we were copying. All right? So if you believe in yourself and you know exactly what you're doing, you'll realize that, you see, this thing is just something that you can easily do, and it will become an habit, and you wake up, you know exactly what to do. If you want to make $200, $300, $500 today, you can sit down, do that, make that money, and do whatever it is that you want to do. So that's what we're here to do. So we want to guide people into the new year with this skill, so that by the first quarter of next year, believe me, if you've not made money following what we're going to share with you and what we're going to guide you to do, if you don't make $5,000 or more between now and first quarter of next year, you will have yourself to blame, because everything you need, all right, is available, but it all depends on you and what decisions you take, all right, going forward. Some of us, the problem we have in the space is, okay, I don't have money, I don't have trading capital to trade and all that. But what I always tell people, it's not about the trading capital yet. The most important thing is, have you learned the skill? Because you can start with as little as $50. You can start with even $40. You can even start with a cent account and master the skill with your cent account. Then you can then switch, all right, to your dollar account and start trading. All right. Because one of us, I don't know if she's in this meeting, she joined us in the HFM event that Saturday. She funded her account on Wednesday. She took advantage of the HFM bonus, and she funded, I think, about $50. HFM gave her a bonus of additional 50, making her capital 100. And just on Friday, she took 3 trades and she made $15. And that's already 15% of her account. If you have to take away the bonus, she has even done more than 15% of what she funded that account with. Okay, and this thing, it's not difficult. This is not difficult. It's something that we can actually do. The reason why most of us have lost money in the past or still get duped by certain systems or platforms is because most of us just want to put our money somewhere and let the money work for us. But the truth is, there are a lot of scams out there. And if you're looking for systems where you just put in money and then those systems will, you know, give you some returns, you'll find out that those platforms, you don't really earn much. All right. The most that you can earn in a day is 50 cents or at most $1 on some of those platforms. The legit ones, not the ones that'll tell you you make 1.5 to 5% daily. All right. A couple of them, as we speak, are already packing up, folding up, and people are already crying that they've lost money to these platforms. But we're here to share with you legit opportunities. All right. And because it requires your effort, is the more reason why you should put in time and effort to do this for yourself. So while we've learned the skill with HFM, while we now know how to trade, we can analyze trades, take trades on our own, use the tools available to us, and those tools also made available to us by HFM. Presently now, we have another platform which I want to share with us tonight. And I got to know about this platform from, okay, one of us here. And she's also a member of HFM, and she's been with us for a while. She registered an account. She's an elderly woman, all right? She should be in her late 60s. She registered an account with this platform, and because she was very, very busy and she didn't have the time, what she did was she sent me her login details, gave me her account, and told me that I should help her go through this platform, go through the system, vet the system, and let her know if it's a platform that she can invest in, or a platform where, you know, she could help a couple of people join. All right. So she gave me an account. I was with that account for a month and studying the platform, using the account, using the signals that came from this platform. I must tell you that in that 1 month, I made over $15,000 using that platform. And then after about a month, the account expired. She needed to renew the account. All right. And she said she wouldn't like to renew that account again. Okay. Now, what she would rather do is she would register an account in my name, and she's going to pay for that account. Now, all she just needs me to do is whatever profit we make on that platform, okay, we could reach an agreement and we share, you know, some percentage. And she's not even being greedy about it. She used her money, registered the account for me, and handed over the details to me. And then connected me to one of the leaders, okay, which some of us here know. And, you know, we started with that. So it was at that point, I'd already learned, studied the platform, understood how the platform works. So when she did that, I said, okay, no problem. I joined a couple of their meetings, heard about, you know, what they have, studied the platform. The platform is so organized, and they have a lot of things that if you're really serious with Forex, once you enter that platform, enter that system, you can start making money from day one, all right? Either by trading by yourself or using, you know, a semi-automated system that they put in place for people who are very busy, okay? All you need to do is just follow instructions. When the educators on the platform, right, give trade signals, trade alerts, all you just need to do is click a button and the educators will take those trades for you, all right? You'll get to determine your risk, what you're comfortable with. And another thing about it is that if you're the type that doesn't have funding, okay, they also have a system, okay, just like it is with the prop firms. They are connected to a platform called TradeX Mastery. And what they do is, when you sign up and become a member, they would give you a $10,000 trading account, okay? This trading account is called a challenge account. It's a demo account Now, this demo account, you're given a space of 2 months, all right, to trade this account. And for you to trade this account, the signals you need to trade this account will be given to you by the same system. And if you want it the easy way, the educators, with what we call the tap to trade, will give you tap to trade signals that all you need to do is just click a button and approve the trade. And they take the trade on your behalf, and you get to win most of these trades. Now, for that first month, your account, you're on probation for the first month and the second month. On that account that you're giving, you're expected to do 10% in the first month, 5% in the second month, and all these things, all right, let me say the expo that you need to pass that evaluation will be given to you by the educators, all right? So with what the educators are doing, you'll pass through it, and after those 2 months, you will now be handed, all right? It all depends, because they just finished the promo, a $50,000 promo. There's an ongoing one now, which is $10,000. Those who took advantage of it, I think last week, when we talked about it in the meeting, they were able to get the $50,000 challenge account. Those who will take advantage of it now, starting from 1st of December or 2nd of December, when that promo ended, will be getting the $10,000 account. But it's not about the amount. Whether it's a $10,000 or $50,000, the most important thing is that you're able to go through that phase. And once you get through that phase, you get the funding, and you now trade the live account. Now, the live account, every profit you make there, 80% goes to you, 20% goes to the system. Now, I've seen a couple of people who have passed through the evaluation and now have their live accounts. Some of them make as much as $2,000 or more at the end of the month. And all they need to do is just click a button, right? All they need to do is click a button to approve the trade. So it's been awesome. For me, I've not started that, okay? I intend to start that this Monday, all right, as we step into Monday. But I've been following the trade alerts that they give on this platform, because you have 7 different ways through which you can make money from this platform. Okay, the tap to trade is one. The other one is the trade alert that you're giving. Now, for those of us who are members of HFM, who may not be on this platform now and may not have the money to register to join this platform, but why I'm sharing this is it's important that you do everything possible to get on this platform now before the year ends. Because if you do, you will set yourself up for a very beautiful 2025. Because by this December, you would have gone through the first month. By January, you would have gone through the second month. From February, or maybe even end of January, your live account would have been active and you start making profits for yourself, right? Now, for those of us who already have accounts with HFM, if you get on board this platform, you don't need to stress yourself sitting down doing analysis, trying to find out trades and all that. The whole analysis aspect will be eliminated. When you wake up in the morning, you just have a system that has already done the analysis, and done everything for you, and all you need to do is use the tools they have available to them. It's either you use the smart cash option, or you just simply take the trade signals that are given to you. And if you want to further confirm the trade signals, you use the tool on the platform to confirm the trade before you take your trades. It has really simplified things. And this year, as I step into this year, I don't want to stress myself at all. I don't want to stress myself sitting on the system 2 hours, 3 hours, trying to guide people through analyzing trades and giving people trade ideas or entries. No, here everything is simplified. And the reason why I want most of us to do this is because, you see, when you have a system that is well structured, when you plug into it, you will follow the rules and you follow the way things are done. But for those of us who are, say, in the HFM platform, where you've learned the skill by yourself, you understand what it is to trade, how to take trades and all that, okay? There are other things you need. That discipline you need, that risk management that you need, this platform gives it to you. And everything, it's more like automated. All right? You can calculate your risk, know what your profits are, your take profit, your stop loss, everything, and you know that you're rest assured. Most of us trade without stop loss, and it is not a good thing for any trader to do. It is not. All right? I do take risk. I trade without stop loss, but when I do that, I am ready to take responsibility of that risk that I'm taking if it goes against me. But some of us here may not be able to do that because the little money you put into the system might be the last money you have, might be your last hope, and might just be that thing that, you know, will start your journey for you. So you don't want to come in and take, you know, some, you know, uncalculated risk. Let me put it that way. You don't want to do that. So the reason I want to plug us into the system is because everything is a system, all right? It saves you time, saves you energy, it saves you money. All you just need to do is adhere to the rules, the instructions, follow through, and do exactly what you're asked to do. All right? And you just start your journey from there. And the good thing is, like I said, most of us, the problem we have is in the area of funding, right? But how would you feel that you join a system that when you join, they give you a challenge account where you practice out what you will actually be doing on your live account. And when you pass that evaluation, you're giving that live account. It's not your money, right? But they are giving you that funding. You trade that money using the rules and regulations put together by the system for you to trade that account. And you trade that account. You're not the one giving the signals. You're not the one probably taking the trades. You can decide if you want to take the trades on your own, or you could decide to use the automated trade system. All right. Now, when we say automated trade system, the same educators that give you the trade signals that most of us use to trade on our own are the same educators that will take these trades for you. So they will determine your account. They know your account size. They will determine the risk. All right. They will determine the lot size they're using to trade that account for you and the risk that your account is exposed to. All right. Those same trades they are taking for you, they are also taking those same trades for themselves. Okay? And most of the time, they always come out successful, 80 to 90% successful on those trades. So it's an awesome system that I want us to plug into. All right? And whatever money you have, save that money, keep it somewhere, follow the system, trade this account. At the end of the day, by end of January into February, you get your live account. That is if you start now. You get your live account. And believe me, in a month, you could do as much as 15 to 20% on that account. Sometimes in a week, they even do up to 20% in a week. But let's be on the conservative side. If you have a $10,000 live account and you do 10% in that month, that means you have made $1,000 in profit. If you do 20%, that is $2,000. If you have a $50,000 account, that's another thing altogether. If you do 10%, right, you know what that is at the end of the month. So the reason I held this meeting is because some of us are starting this by Monday. And last week, those I shared this week who took advantage, who have gone through a couple of things, gone through some tutorials, watched some videos, and I think about 10 of us, we will be starting tomorrow, Monday. So for those who missed out in that first 1 week, in the month of December, you have the second week, so that if you join the platform now, you would also go through, you know, the first few days, maybe 3 days, go through those tutorials, join our live sessions. We'll walk you through, show you how to get on board, get connected to the system so that you join us. My plan was that at least if I'm able to have the first 30 or 20 people that we could move together, all right, the same time, same day, we all start together so that by January, all right, and first quarter of 2025, a whole lot of us will be coming back to the system to tell everybody who didn't join the platform how far we've gone, what we've learned. I have a friend of mine here who's been in this space for a couple of years. He can tell you, all right, that this platform is awesome compared to anything we've ever seen before. The way everything is arranged, the way everything is structured is just so awesome. All right. And if you join us and we start this session together, we'll show you how you can go through the system, how you can use the system, how you can make money for yourself on daily basis. All right. And one other good thing about this platform, which makes me like this platform, is that when you join, starting from day one, you have to be on your toes. You have to sit up. All right. Those of us who have been through, all right, that phase, it will even be much easier for you because we will guide you. You will learn the ropes. You won't have to go through that phase again. But the good thing is, why I like it is it's going to discipline everybody. If you're the type that, oh, you just sign up on a platform, put money there, and you just go and relax, this is not for you. And if you know what is coming next year, if you are living in Nigeria, right? I don't think you would even want to waste $1 a single money, any single money that you have or you put into any system, you won't want it to go to waste. Like I shared earlier while we started this meeting, the family of 4, with the way things are right now, I don't know, our friends who are in the UK, they may not understand, but they have people back home here, so they may understand. For you to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as in, we wouldn't say, oh, it's so much a decent meal, but just normal, meal that you would have. You spend, a family of 4, you spend at least 60,000 to 50,000 every day to be able to feed your family. So whatever you're doing, if you're not earning, some reasonable amount of money, or you're not earning in dollars, it's going to be really, really difficult for most of us in the year 2025. But you see this skill, it's one thing that you can learn, and you can sit down and make for yourself on daily basis $500, $400, $300. One of us here, I think he joined within the week, last week, and there was a signal that was given, was it on Thursday or so? And that signal, he traded that signal, and I think he said he made $500. Sometimes it could just be one single trade that you make that amount of money. Okay, so for me, I can already trade. I can do these things on my own, but I just want to help some people here to also learn this thing and do absolutely well. All right, I have a lot of things I do. I do Forex, I do crypto, all right, and a couple of other things. And from all these things I do, I've built them to a level where on daily basis, I can comfortably earn nothing less than $100, even if I don't lift my fingers from these different platforms. More than $100 on daily basis. So going into the new year, I have a lot of things I have planned out that I need to take care of. I need to know how I manage these things. So to connect us to a system where you don't need Mr. Elvis for you to succeed. You don't need Mr. Elvis to be there holding live sessions for you to be able to do anything, is what I'm doing for you right now. Okay? To connect you to that system that will help you. And the good thing about it, while you're making money from that platform, you can still be trading those signals on your HFM account, and you're making money again by the side, trading your HFM account. So you could be earning from multiple places. All right. In fact, as I speak, because I'd already told most people here, February next year, I'm retiring. I've built a couple of businesses down that I know will just be there, and it will keep building itself. All right. There are other things I want to face. There are other things I want to do. In fact, I'm trying to pick on another one to make it 5, so that I know that I have 5 streams of income. And that particular project, I've not told, nobody here knows about it. All right. I've been on it for the past 1 month now, and I'll be delving into it shortly. It has to do with Bitcoin, okay? Where I earn in Bitcoin every day. And you know what Bitcoin is right now. And as the price of Bitcoin keeps going up, you keep making more money. So there's nothing like, all right? Bitcoin is one of the biggest things right now. And if you build, your finances or your assets around Bitcoin, you'll be making a whole lot. Believe me, between now and March of next year, don't be shocked. Bitcoin could hit over $160,000. Yes, if not more. If we might not even see it enter $200,000 between now and March of next year. So if you have any platform or any system or whatever you're doing that you're earning in Bitcoin, please take it seriously. All right. This other one, I won't talk about it now, but I'll still share it with the community. Those who are interested, with as little as $100, you can start, earning in Bitcoin. So it doesn't matter the fraction, whether it's 0.00 whatever. That 0.0 whatever will become so much, all right, by the time the price of Bitcoin goes up. But whatever you do, all right, Bitcoin should be one of the assets that you own in the cryptocurrency space, all right? So there are lots of things, money to be made in the crypto space. Some of us here who are in M3, all right? There's lots to make from there. If you've not joined, you're still wasting your time. Come 23rd of this month, MCD will be distributed again. If you miss out on it, you still have the third distribution, you still have the fourth distribution. So if you want to get on board now, so that whatever fraction of it you can get in the future, that fraction could be worth as much as $20,000, $15,000, or even $30,000. So when you see opportunities, right, take advantage of them. Put some here, some here, some here, all right? Spread it around. You never can tell which one will be your saving grace tomorrow. So before I round up, okay, the name of this platform is called AkashX, all right? Some of you may have heard about it, or somebody may have told you about it, and you didn't take it seriously. But it's time to take it serious now. Get on that platform, right? And please do the best that you can do and maximize this opportunity. All right? It costs you $149 to get on this platform. And one of the reasons why I said I like this platform and why it keeps you on your toes is that when you sign in today, you would follow through, do everything you need to do, and start making money, if possible, from the next day or 3 days maximum into the platform. You start using it to make money for yourself. Because at the end of every month, you would have to, after the end of 1 month, you need to resubscribe to be on that platform. But the good thing about it is the platform gives you opportunity to earn that money, that subscription money, right? You could earn that money in your 1 week of joining the platform. You could make much more than that, or times 10 of that money. So if you have a system that you're committed to and you're using, and you have to pay to use that platform, because what these guys have, I must tell you, what these guys have and what it can help you make. If you look at what you would make, you will know that the amount you're paying every month is just nothing compared to what you have. The tools available that you could use, and the good thing about it is every trade idea or signal you get from this platform, they are high probability trades. All right? To the point that you get alerts as to when these trades come in, when the trades expire, when the trades are updated, and when exactly you should take these trades. So you get all those alerts, all those notifications. You can even set your trade down, your buy limit or sell limit. You could set it ahead of time. And once it gets there, it triggers the trade for you. All right. So for some of us who are here for the first time, you might not be registered. All right. But I'm going to give you access to the platform tomorrow. If you're serious and you want to see how things work, it is only registered members that should have access to that meeting. But if you are serious, I would give you access to that meeting so you see exactly how this thing works. All right? You see exactly how it works, how easy and how simplified things have been made for you to be able to make money. So I will share the link in our groups. But after this meeting, I need those that are interested to personally send me a message and tell me I am interested. And I will add you to the group where you will get the link to join that session tomorrow. If you don't, send me a private message. I will not respond. And it's not something I'm going to post in the general group or on the WELLTH360 group. No. You need to signify that you're interested. If it's someone that invited you to this meeting, let the person know. They will let me know. We'll get you added to that group where you get the link for you to join, all right, the platform. So you can start now and even start sending in those messages so that after the meeting, send it to the WELLTH360 number, all right, not my personal line. Just the same WELLTH360 number where you got the meeting notification from, or your various groups, because some leaders here have their own groups. They also shared the link in their group. So just go back to the group and tell the person who shared the link to you that you're interested. They'll get back to me. We'll add you to the group. I need you guys to see the practical side of this and how it works. So I'm going to give a friend of mine, just a few minutes to speak to us. Mr. Peter, if you're there, I just want you to share with them and let them know we've been in this space for a while. You know what you have access to, and you've seen it, you've gone through it, you've made use of it for almost a month, and I want you to just share your own experience and your own testimony. Then we could take a couple of questions and then we shut down. Mr. Peter, the floor is yours.
I'm not sure I got the last statement right. Good evening, bro.
Okay, just share with them your experience with the platform. We've been in this space for a couple of years. We know what we've been through in the Forex space. Comparing that with what we have here and you making use of it, can you just share with us what your experience has been like? Let those who are in the meeting, get to know how good this platform and system is. Thank you.
All right. A very good evening, everyone. I think although Mr. Elvis has actually said everything, he's actually said everything that needs to be said. But however, haven't been saddled to just say one of two things. I think no matter what we say here tonight, it's an individual choice. All right. We took the choice. We made the choice a couple of years ago, and we're still on it. All right. So whatever Mr. Elvis has said, it's a wake up call for every one of us. For those who are already proposing to do a New Year resolution. All right. I think this is the right time get that done, especially in your finances. Um, the reason is that it will make a whole lot of sense for you to do that. Why do I say that? There are different systems that we have been in the couple of years pre-COVID, in the era of COVID, and then we have seen some that were good, some were bad. But the truth is that as we progress daily in life, technology is making things much more better. Hence, that brings me to the system that we have found. There was a time where immediately we joined HFM, and we said yes, HFM is top notch. But vis-a-vis that, that does not mean we're saying that this one is better off than HFM. HFM has a solid foundation for everyone to learn. So also is this new platform. It's absolutely, and there are several ways, like Mr. Heavy said, there are several ways you can make money out of it if you make up your mind. That's why I use the word, it's an individual choice. If you make up your mind, now the choice is, how well do you desire it? How well do you want it? How well do you want to see this play out for you? So sometimes one of the things many of us have actually used as a tool that is working against many people is the issue of, oh, the money. But the truth is this: you can, whilst you are still looking out for the money, you can also build yourself in the learning. Why now? Now, this is how I want us to look at it. There are two things now. You have a platform that is not monetized for you, which you can learn, although it's no longer free as it was before. But hell, wait a minute. The time that you had used before to learn, you can still use it. You can even on the back end of the platform, which is the HFM, you can still use the resources to learn. And like that learning at some point will transcend into earning. We say this a couple of times, but the key word I always like to use is your willingness to be committed to your commitment. All right. It's not good enough to you to invest your money somewhere and you're not giving yourself time to learn and time to also earn. I've heard testimonies of people. I am a testifier to myself. I saw it myself grow an account. Not that we've not grown an account before, but there was a particular account I was so much interested in, and I decided to just grow it on a daily basis. All right, I'm this kind of person that doesn't like to trade on a Monday and on a Friday, and I have my reasons. The reasons are, on a Monday I consider that the market is slow and it's starting off, and then on a Friday I consider that the market is closing down, so it's winding down. So I'm being very careful. Now, at some point, grown an account from $30 up to $600 to $700, and that account we're still growing it. But at a particular point, now the reason why I'm still working on that account is because there must be a point to prove, not to prove to anybody, but to prove to myself that yes, was it worth it? I want to prove that point to myself that yes, it was worth it. Was it worth the sleepless night? Yes, it was worth it. Did I meet some hassles on the road? Yes, they were. Did I meet some challenges? Yes, they are. And so, in the midst of all of these, because everyone's mindset has been galvanized in such a way that you have the opportunity to groom your mindset to a certain level. Now we have another opportunity right in front of us. Now this opportunity is saying to you, once you come in, there are different sections in which you can make money. There's what Mr. Evans was explaining. There's what we call tap to trade. Tap to trade is that when this, and the most astonishing part that I like about this platform is that, forget about your ringing tone on your phone. Forget about the ringing tone you have on personal messages, WhatsApp. This particular platform, I've never seen this type. The other ones that we see, we set alarm by ourselves to wake us up, to join live sessions, to join the American session, to join somebody from the Caribbeans, to join somebody from Colombia. But this one, there is a particular tune for tap to trade. Mr. Ibis, am I right? There's a particular
Yes.
tune for you to get to follow a particular trader. There's a particular, so there are different tunes, so you cannot miss it unless you probably might be so very much occupied, so very much busy, like I could be sometimes, and then that's the only way you can miss it. But if this is where you want to structure your mind into, you cannot miss it. So a tune comes in, you know it's tap to trade, and you're saying, you know what, I cannot do, I'm very busy. I'm busy. I'm in the office right now. I'm about to go into a meeting, and you just hear it. Just go into your app. Just tap it. Leave it. It will do the system for you. And that's one of the best part of this system. Now, the reason why I say it's one of the best part is that that also helps you to grow your percentage into your different stages in which either your $10,000 or your $50,000 are also being programmed for you. So listen, guys, we cannot overemphasize the importance of how everyone wants to grow. All right. Mr. Every and I were in a call yesterday. I think yesterday, while I was a chef in my house. All right. As you can even see, I'm in the kitchen right now. But then we had a conversation with a friend of ours who were also in this space. Where is he at the moment? He's somewhere in one of the in the African countries. What is he doing? He's promoting another business. What is that business? Many of you know it. M3. It's promoting it in another country entirely. And it's been there for how many? For quite a while now, for a couple of days. And that is what we say, being committed to your commitment. And the question now is, how do you want to drive your HFM? How do you want to drive the new opportunity in this platform that Mr. Evis has been talking about and we're talking about? The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. The best time to to plant a tree was last year. Another best time is now. About the most
Mr.
dangerous
Peter,
time. Yes, sir.
Mr. Peter, there's a trade alert on BTC 3 minutes ago.
Okay. So,
And
you guys can see that now. So you can see how interesting. You can see what Mr. Evans is sharing on the screen. So it's what it's something that sometimes you don't even need people to come and wake you and tell you there's a trade alert, or like we used to have. So one of the things I want to share with the community is this. Now, some of us might not really seem to understand it, but the truth is this: as we grow as a community, some of you know how we started. You would learn to understand that yes, it's a community that when opportunity comes up, Mr. Elvis tends to build it around everyone so that everyone benefits from it. And trust me, tomorrow another opportunity can come up. Like we already heard him saying, there's another opportunity that he hasn't even shared. So that's the beauty of the community. So we want to encourage you to stay put. You might not have the money to do the opportunity that is on the screen. You might not have the funds to fund your HFM MT4 or MT5. But why not still build yourself around the learning? Build yourself. Now, when you learn the product, you become the product. We've also heard about testimonies of people who don't even trade. They don't have any iota of trade. But what do? They bring people in who are interested in trading. And what does the platform do? The platform HFM does what? Give you a rebate. Gives you some certain percentage back for saying what? Thank you for coming in. So that is what we're saying to everyone. You might not be able to do. So rather than telling somebody if they tested the new chicken in KFC, maybe the one just close to the international airport in Lagos, why not tell them about there's something that you've tasted with the platform called HFM? So instead of telling people about this Christmas now that, oh, there's a new place, there's a place that they sell eggs cheap and they're not going to pay you anything. There's a place that they sell chicken, or there's a place that they sell ram, or there's a place that they sell. Instead of you doing that they're not going to absolutely give you anything in return, why not take the opportunity and say, listen, guys, I want to encourage you. Don't spend too much on this Christmas. It's a one-day activity, but spend more on investing. What if you try that skills and the person is going to be interested? What do you mean? How do you mean me? And then you can bring them up on the platform. The beauty about all of this platform is that you are not the one doing anything. You are not lifting up anything. The HFM one, you're not lifting up anything. You're just bringing them in. And as soon as they come in, they sign up. The system already assigned an account officer to them. Have you done anything? No. Your mouth has just done the job. And if they are bringing up some difficult question that you cannot answer, bring it to the group. Somebody is there to give you an answer. Somebody is there to give you a guide. There are little clips. I'm actually saying this for those who I know that are joining us for the very first time. All right. And so this is how you grow within the space. Set the foundation right for 2025. Many of us, we do affirmation and all of that, but has they actually played out? Most time it hasn't played out. The reason it did not play out, not because it did not want to play out, It did not play out because you did not commit yourself to that commitment. That's why it has not played out. You have heard, you every one of you have heard what Mr. Evans has said tonight. How the change is, there's been a transition. When myself and him had a meeting yesterday with one of our partner who is on the tour now, there were so many things that we were to share. Even one of the guy out there, I had to remind him of what is happening to him right now. That this thing was said to him. The day I spoke with him, I reminded him of the date. He forgot. I said, that day I cannot forget. I was in a hotel room in a different country. But then you and I had a conversation, and this is what you said you are trusting to do. And here we are in 2024, ending of 2024, and it's already doing it. And so, guys, that is the main goal for why we have sometimes these meetings on a weekend like this, so that every one of you can go back, do a draw out, draw a board, bring your board out. What do I want? Why do I want this? What is the reason for this? So, listen, guys, I don't want to take much of your time. All right, I need to go sort myself out now. I've just been,
So,
Mr. Elvis, I've just been issued a ticket now. I've just been issued a ticket now to come and pay £65 because I parked my car. I parked my car close to the stadium, and Tottenham and Chelsea are playing. I just parked my car right in front of the barber shop. Let me go inside and go and have some shape on my head before I came out. They're giving me a ticket. And the ticket now is 135. Listen, guys, they just gave me a ticket of 135 of 130 pounds to pay. So and then there's a grace to pay. So if I want to pay it before 14 days, I'll pay £65. And immediately I saw it, everybody was like, "Oh, Peter, sorry." I said, "There's no need. Tomorrow morning I will wake up. I'll do tap to trade. Tomorrow morning I will wake up. I will collect signal. Within 14 days, I would have actually made more than that money by His grace, and then just carry the money and give the ticket people and say, "Take, I have paid it." And so that is how you want to program yourself for 2025. That when the challenges of finance come, you're able to say, "You know what, just leave it. The ACAS will help me, HFM will sort it out." And that's where we want every one of us to be. And that's where we are trusting that every one of us participate in this system. And together we will rock and roll. Listen, guys, I want to say thank you, everyone. Listen, Mr. Evis, I want to say thank you for what you do in the community and what you do for free. For free. Many of you don't understand. For free. This is a selfless service. Some services, some places, no, we don't want to overemphasize it. We don't want to go there. So please help me celebrate this man. Help me acknowledge him with every little icon that you can tap on your screen before I step aside. Please, if you can, just help me acknowledge and appreciate this gentleman, this selfless man. If you want to unmute your mic, you have the permission now to just go ahead and say thank you, thank you. You know, this is, you might not understand the journey where we're coming from, but this has been a selfless journey, and it's been absolutely amazing. And I'm so happy and grateful of where we are now and where we are going to. Listen, guys, the bottom is way too crowded. We want to see everybody at the top, but that does not mean we want to underestimate anybody at the bottom. But we want to know that the top is where you belong. So thank you, everyone. I really, really appreciate this time, Mr. Elvis. I'll push it back to you, and then so I can go and take my car from where it is now. It is
all
almost
right.
9 o'clock. I can come and park in my drive. I can come and park in my place now where it's free of charge.
All right.
All
So
right.
thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Peter.
guys. Thank
So
you.
as you can see on my screen, what you're seeing on the screen is the tap to trade results, okay, of one of the educators. All right. And the statistics is there. All right. Total profit made last month, okay, was 41.22%. All right. So imagine that you were doing the tap to trade, and all you need, you know, to pass your first evaluation for the first month is just 10%. But you did 41.22%. On daily basis, sometimes the average is 0.542%, weekly 3.74%, sometimes monthly 13.74%. All right. So you will definitely pass through that stage. All right. These are other educators here who also give tap to trade signals. But one of the major educators we follow is this first guy here called Joel Arias. Okay. There are many others. He trades gold, he trades BTC. All right. He's doing absolutely well with BTC signals. So sometimes you could see signals on BTC, you could see signals on gold. For me, those two instruments, BTC and gold, is my best. And that's what I trade. All right. So this is just, a few that I can share. Then for those of us who are here, you may not have the funds to join this platform now, but you are in the HFM platform. What we're going to be doing for you guys starting from tomorrow, all right, is whatever trade signals we get from this platform. For those of you already have funded accounts, maybe live accounts with HFM, all right, and are trading, we would give you, if you are also using your demo as well, you can also take the trades because it will help you build, confidence. For those who want to open a Cent account, you can also do that. So we'll be sharing this trade alerts with you as they come. So when you see it, we have a signal group in our WELLTH360 platform, a live trading signal group. So we drop it there. Once we drop it there, you take those trades and then you just copy and paste. You enter them on your MT4 or MT5, all right? So any update that comes on that signal will also share it as well. So if you're able to do this between now and the next 1 week or 2 weeks, you might even be able to raise the money that you need to sign up and join this platform so that you get this, you get access to this, live for yourself. All right. So there's nothing, all right, more better than this, all right, for you to start this month, end this month with, and step into the new year with something like this. All right. Everything here is done for you. All right. So everything has been simplified. Let me show us, some of the tools that we have here. All right. We have the gold rain, we have the go, we have the elite sniper, we have the blitz, the breakout momentum, the pivot point reversal, and then the smart cash. So for those of us who said they're interested, all right, whether you have the funds to join now or not, but you're interested, send me a private message. We'll add you to a group tomorrow where you see how this scanner is explained, how it's used, and how you can use this to make money for yourself, all right? So there are many ways, 7 different ways you can make money through the system, but you can come and learn a few tomorrow. I think that meeting will take place by, I think, 10 a.m. I think so. I think by 10. Well, we'll share the link. Once you're added to the group, you'll get the link to the meeting so that you can attend tomorrow. So at this point, I'm going to leave the floor open for questions. All right. If you have any question, you could just go ahead and raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Dinaka, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Yep.
Thank you for presenting this opportunity to us. The question I have to ask is, after we pay the $149, I guess we also have to get some money to fund our accounts. I'm thinking of how we can recoup the subscription fee before the end of the first month for those
Yes.
who will be joining with maybe 80% of their money. How would they be able to recoup the money they can use to subscribe for the second month and beyond? Something like
Good.
that.
There are ways through which you can do that, but the primary way is When you sign up, you get into the platform. Like I said, you could have your live account with HFM as a broker, and then you take the signals from this platform, trade those signals, and you can recoup back that money 10 times over, right? One, you can also, all right, use the trade signals, all right, the tap to trade. Of course, when you come in, you're not going to be handed over the live account immediately. You have to pass through the evaluation for that. So the primary way is to trade those signals for you to be able to make back that money. Then number two, all right, if you can also share the opportunity with people and they join the platform, all right, if they join the platform, you can get your subscription waived for the next month. If you're able to share the opportunity with 3 people, they join the platform, they're interested, and they join, you could get a free subscription for the next month, all right? But for me, I normally tell people, because most people, they'll tell you, oh, I don't know how to talk to people, I don't know how to refer. Just focus on using those trade signals. Believe me, the trade signals you get in the first week, in your first 1 week of trading, you can make back that money. All right? Okay. You can make back that money to pay your next subscription. Whatever you're going to make in the other months will just be your profit. All right? Like I said, one of us here, just one trade signal, he took it, I think, in the middle of the night. It was a BTC signal given by this guy. This particular trader, Joel Arias, all right, that's the educator, and he made over $500, all right, in just 1 day. So it all depends on you. And that particular night, BTC moved from $95,000 to $102,000. Sometimes you can wake up 1 a.m. in the night, see a trade signal by 2 a.m. Me, most of the times, I like trading, you know, odd hours of the night. I wake up by then. Maybe between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., I've made over $1,000 or $2,000. If I decide not to trade the rest of the day, so be it, all right? So, because I have other things I need to do. So, any opportunity I see, I quickly take advantage of it and use the rest of my day to do other things. So that's basically that, all right?
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, Mr. Dapo, go ahead. I think I saw your question earlier. Like I said, Mr. Dapo, we will be starting our sessions tomorrow. So if that's the same question you want to ask, we're starting our sessions tomorrow. But if it's something else, you can ask. But if it's about starting, I gave us an assignment. I said everybody should watch those videos, go through the videos we're giving. I even made a screen record pointing out the videos and also watching how the smart cash scanner is used. I want to believe you've all done that so that we can join the live session tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
All right.
I pray that God will continue to bless you. Well, aside from that one, I just have one or two questions. Number one, because you said we should hold on till Monday so that we can start together. But in the previous week, I used to see trade alerts.
Yeah.
Then I see tap to trade. Then there's this other one, I see trade updates. I just want to explain the difference between that trade alert and trade updates. That's number one.
Okay. So,
can I do the second one so that I can take them together?
All right, so let me explain. Now, the tap to trade is the signals you get if you want to trade tap to trade. The trade alert, you have 3 different types of alerts: the TTT, tap to trade, the trade alert, and the trade update. Now, the trade update is what comes after the trade alert. Now, when a signal is given, you know, some of these signals can last for like 4 hours or 5 hours, all right? And they might still be valid even after 4 hours. So sometimes, if based on analysis or based on what maybe the smart cash scanner is showing, there could be an update on that signal and they update the signal. So when the signal is updated, all right, it is updated so that you know what to do if that trade signal is still active, all right? So maybe before a trade alert came and you were asked to enter at 2643, for example, and then after and you took that trade, you won that trade, maybe it hit take profit 1, take profit 2. Now, if the market is still revolving around that zone, based on analysis or whatever it might be, it could be that they could update that trade and tell you if that trade pulls back to maybe 245 or 246, all right, you could take another trade again, all right? So that particular trade that you took earlier, there's a possibility that it may not come back to that first entry. So the trade might be updated and the stop loss, the take profit might also be updated, you know, if that trade signal is still valid. So trade update is whenever the trade signal is updated from what it was originally.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Then the second,
and each of these notifications, the trade alert, the tap to trade, and trade update, they come with different unique ringtones. So you need to understand which ringtone is for trade alert, which one is for trade update, and which one is for tap to trade. And when you download the app on your phone, the app will tell you to allow or enable notifications. Some people, when they see an app, you know, asking them to allow a particular permission, some people used to deny or they will not allow that permission. So if you don't allow it, you will not get those alerts and you will not get those ringtones when the alert comes. So if you saw something like that earlier and you did not allow it, uninstall the app, download the app again. When you download it again, it will pop up and bring those notifications for you to be able to allow, so that when those trade signals come, you'll be able to receive it.
okay, thank you very much, sir. Now, the
You're
second
welcome.
is that when the trade alert comes in, I want to ask the people that are a bit busy, can one do a pending order with those trade alerts if it has not reached the entry point?
Yes.
So that, okay.
You can always go and, you know, set your trade, all right, so that when it gets there, it can trigger it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I think
You're
that's all
welcome.
for